What's up, everybody? This is Nicholas Holt.
And I'm Jacob Holt, and this is the Holt Perspective. Got a couple guests on today.
Yeah, the
Got
Moore brothers.
What's up?
Travis and
What's up?
Rivermore.
We are here. I'm Rivermore.
So River,
you guys, you go ahead.
River trains out of CrossFit, due north. Couple comps that he's done is the Beach Brawl down in Florida, Fittest to the Coast down in South Carolina, and then they did some pairs at Wadapalooza and NorCal, where they actually finished in third place in the elite pairs at NorCal Classic. This most recent Open, River finished 518th out of 120,000 dudes, and that was good enough for fifth fittest in Michigan.
Woo!
Yeah, pretty sweet. And then we got Travis Moore. Travis Moore also trains at CrossFit due north. He's competed in all those competitions that Kobe just talked about, alongside with an individual appearance at Crash Crucible down in South Carolina, which is a pretty big-time competition. Competed against multiple games athletes and held his own. Travis' best open finish was last year, 269th in the world, and was the fittest man in Michigan that year. So that was pretty sweet. But most importantly, both of these guys are super strong followers of Jesus Christ, and we're so excited to have them as our first guests on Holt Perspective. How we doing, Moore brothers?
Good. We're glad to be the first guest. Feel honored.
There we go. And you guys are down in Cookeville, Tennessee right now.
Yep, we're down in Cookeville training at Mayhem right now. So
That's sweet. That's
That's
awesome. And I just thought about this. We are you guys going to be there when the Mayhem Classic happens?
I don't know if we're gonna, because the tickets are like $200, and we're like, we could or just watch it online. So
Right.
we might just head back Tuesday. I don't know yet. We haven't decided, but
Because that happens next weekend, right?
yeah. So I don't know, and what the viewing will be too of it. So who knows?
Right.
But
Yeah, that's
It's
going to
on
be a
the
pretty cool competition. I'm so excited to see it. They just released their first workout. It was like three rounds, 800-meter run.
oh, is it
Is
three
it
rounds?
three? I thought it was a one-time.
Yeah.
I thought it was
No,
three
three
rounds.
rounds.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's a good
Yeah.
workout.
That's a good workout.
Right, yeah, three rounds, 800-meter run, 40
20 box get
or
overs.
20 box get overs, but it was
40
burpee box get
squats.
overs.
Burpee box get overs.
Yep, and then those 20 squats or 40 squats with the
40 squats.
feed bag or whatever.
That'll be brutal.
That's
Your
and
legs going
everyone
off
knows
that
the
run.
800 meters is not always 800 meters. That could definitely be 1,000 meters.
Exactly.
Well, he actually was. Rich was saying in the video that it's a little bit less.
Oh, okay, a little bit less.
It's the Mayhem 800. It's not. It's
The
not
Mayhem 800.
We've been seeing all of them do the Mayhem 800.
Yeah, we have. I go running by.
I was listening to the Mayhem podcast, and Roman, I guess, has been like just trying to like literally sneak into the back rooms to find the
Try to
workout.
get the workouts. What's the workout?
That's so funny.
It's so funny. Haven't
But
seen
that means
Roman
they're doing a
yet.
good job of keeping their athletes in the dark, even though they're right there. So that's
Yeah,
good.
that would be hard to do.
Yeah, it would be hard, but they're doing a good job. All right, so we got 3 questions we're gonna ask
Right.
the Moore brothers, and they're gonna kind of take it wherever they want. But first question: what got you into CrossFit, and why do you keep doing it?
Do you want to go first on this one?
So I started CrossFit because my baseball coach back in high school, he wanted his son to do it, so I jumped in. And then Riv found the documentary in 2020, so like COVID, and that's when we were like, oh, we want to do that. You know, we just seen them training all day and everything, and we were going to the Y and stuff, and then we just switched
Doing it on the Y.
Throwing down. Yeah.
Nice.
Running on the treadmills.
Yeah, so
I remember watching that documentary and seeing Frazier clean 380, and like when he was pacing back and forth and when he lifted it up, I was like, "Oh crap, I want to do that."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to do that with 180.
That's awesome. I still remember my first time ever not my first time, but one of my first times. I did Grace, so 30 clean and jerks, 135.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me 8 minutes. And I was like, wow, that was so hard. And then I was like, 8 minutes. I like
Grace
failed
is
jerks,
nasty.
like straight up failing jerks.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It
That's
was
so
so
funny.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Sweet. All right, Kobe, you want to take the second question?
Yeah.
Or yeah, go ahead.
I got What goals you guys have for this year or the next couple of years? What you thinking you want to do with CrossFit?
Pretty much. So the goal for a while has been to make that like team semifinal. So like reaching that this year is super cool to be able to compete at the syndicate because we've watched it every year, pretty much since we started doing it. So when we get there, just enjoy it and have a good time. And then yeah, after that, I don't really know. Now that we like got that goal going,
Right.
but now it's time
Yeah,
to make some new
talk
goals.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about that team thing real quick. You're going to Syndicate Crown with the team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're going to syndicate. Top 30 team qualified from the North America East
That's
Open.
sweet.
So we made that this year, and we were pretty pumped about that.
Yeah. Who are the girls that are on your team again?
So it's me, Travis, and then my girlfriend Kirsten and Morgan.
Nice. That is
Yeah.
sweet.
Sweet.
That'll be a
That's
blast.
awesome.
And they've been releasing the workouts.
Yeah.
They look so cool right
Really
now.
good.
Which one are you guys most excited about right now?
The muscle up one.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You guys are
For
muscle
sure.
up freaks.
We love our muscle ups.
We've done like 60 every day here.
Yeah, Trav gets back from the gym yesterday and goes, "Oh, well, I did muscle ups. I did like always go, what'd you do?" And he goes, "Well, I did 100 bar muscle ups, and then I did like 60 ring muscle ups too." And I was like, "Oh, nice, okay." He's like, I finished the workout and I was at like 75 bar muscle ups, so I had to get to 100.
That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm like, okay, that makes sense.
Oh,
We
that's
do love our muscle ups, so.
So your favorite ones? Which one? The one that you're not excited about? You're seeing is like
Oh my
either
God.
like you don't think it's that fun, or you're like I don't know if I want to do that one.
Oh, definitely Isabel.
Happy Isabel.
60 snatches.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, how's that gonna work? I didn't read about how that works. Like, are they is there like 4 barbells out there? Like what
I'm
is it?
pretty sure it'll be 2 barbells, and the guys are on one, and then the girls are on another one.
And you just got to get 60 total.
Yeah, or time cap.
Wait, so like, is there guys 30 and girls 30, or is it just
Right.
go?
So like if you got some like beast guys or beast girls and they just take 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how that is. Like if
We got
the
a
girl,
strong girl.
yeah.
Right? There we
So I don't
go.
know if it's like then they can just go. You know what I mean? Just take
Right.
it, or if it has to be the guys get 30. I don't know. I'll have to read about that.
Right. Yeah, that one's like I mean, and what we're gonna see heavy Isabel like 15 times this like semifinal.
Exactly.
So like I wonder how the fastest heavy Isabel time is gonna be.
Gosh, I don't know. You think?
You think like sub 4?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
don't think
I think
sub
in the
4.
fours.
I think it's gonna be right around 4.
You don't think
Like
anyone will go sub
410,
4?
450.
Dude, I don't
What would
know.
that
I
be
can
like?
see
I can
I
see a
can see
sub
Paula
4.
Marqueño go and do like 345.
Ooh,
Yeah.
true.
I could
Okay,
see a sub 4.
Yeah.
And unfortunately Guy isn't in any of them because he's focusing
Doing-
on the WFP. But
Yeah.
whatever. He would go sub 4. He's an
Holt. Yeah, he would crush that.
I'm worried we're gonna see it at NorCal too.
Oh gosh, I hope.
Let's just keep it rolling.
That's coming up.
Ugh.
That's gonna start. Oh wait, are you guys gonna? Oh, so that makes sense. You're probably gonna have to do a heavy Isabel at NorCal.
Twice. I'm sure
It'll be
they'll
like
do it
one
for the
week.
pairs too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh
there probably
god.
should be. Yeah, the pairs do heavy Isabel too. Let's just keep doing snatches. at
Everyone
225.
do
Mine
that.
goes as well. Yep. We're getting on a snatch program now.
Oh, that's awesome. All right, we're gonna ask our third question here, and then we can talk about where we got to. We're all in. Oh, good. So how do you combine your CrossFit life and your walk with Jesus? Do you keep them together? Do you kind of keep them separate? Have they helped each other? Where do you see them picture in your life? Because that's a big thing. I always see your guys' Instagram posts giving praise to our good old Lord and Savior. So
Yeah.
what do you got? What are you thinking?
No, we definitely keep it together, like within CrossFit and just our faith. So like when we go to comps and we wear our pray shirts, and or even just walking around and not even at comps, and you get someone to ask you, "Oh, I love your shirt," and then you start having to talk about it with them, just like
Yeah.
through that, and then like just being so grateful that we get to do this because of God. And so, yeah, I think they match up perfectly together to being able to like show that on our platforms too, and
Yeah.
just spread the word of God pretty much.
Yeah, that's super cool. That's super cool. I feel like there's a cool connection with CrossFit and God, that maybe doesn't get talked about enough. Maybe it does, but it's like, that whole like struggle to finish things. Like it's almost a cool like metaphor, imagery, whatever you want to call it, of like the struggle in the workout for the end, a goal of finishing things and getting better in different ways. And also just like what you said, you can't do any of it without, the blessings that we were given anyway. Like
Exactly.
there's a lot of people who train a ton and they're like still 50th percentile, but we're lucky enough to be competing, hot in the top 1-2% every year in the open, and everyone doesn't get that. So that's been pretty awesome.
For sure. What do you think for that?
For me, it's like I think my relationship with Jesus is in and out of the gym, because during the gym, I can stop and just have moments where I'm super thankful or just pray, pray for God's strength, and He's always there, and I'm super just blessed each day to go in and do something that I love. So I just think, in and out of the gym that He's with you, and when you're in the gym, you should like treat it like you're with Him in that current state,
Yeah.
Absolutely,
I think
absolutely,
it's
yeah.
super, super awesome. I mean, something we're called to like take care of our bodies, body that God gave us. So like doing something like CrossFit, like we get to enjoy it, doing a training competition version of it. But we're also training just for overall general health,
Exactly.
and that's something that God has really called us to do and take care of the body that He gave us.
Yeah,
For
and I
sure.
know that Kobe and I both do this. We're big into like listening to worship music while we're working out.
Oh,
And
okay.
I feel like Mayhem's super into that too. I just feel like there's just like a weird like calming sensation of it, like going and like just jamming out for an hour and a half, 2 hours, listening to worship music while you're working out. Like it's pretty sweet. It's a
We'll have
cool
to
like
try that.
little.
I've never tried that.
Right.
Oh
Yeah. I mean,
yeah.
I love it. Like it's obviously like it's not gonna be like screamo in your face music, but I
Exactly.
feel like it's so much more like powerful music. Like when you listen to the lyrics and you listen to it outside of the gym, so you know what the songs are. It's like just
hmm
like the words behind it and like the powerful meaning like makes it. I just like get excited to work out like to that music and
That's
hmm
like
awesome.
it just feels so awesome.
And I don't know about you guys, but if I start getting too fired up going into a workout, it's not usually good. Like it's just usually I'm just burning out anyway. So if you got me some like heavy metal, crazy screamo, I'm gonna like go 30 seconds crazy hard and die.
Exactly. Then be dead. Yep.
That's awesome. All right, well, we're gonna finish up pretty soon. River and Travis, you want to add anything before we go?
Um, no, not too much, but don't let the Holts. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, I was gonna say, all right, don't let the Holts fool you, because they were top thousands in the Open too, so they're super fit. They're talking
We
about us,
appreciate
but
it.
these two over here on the other end of the camera, they're right with us. So
We appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. We got a little bit more. We're gonna one last pitch in Holt Perspective Summer Camp coming at the end of June. So if you guys are interested, not you, Travis, not talking to everybody, the listeners too. If you guys want to come, we'd love for you guys to come too. But end of June, 28th, 29th, Hope Perspective Summer Camp, should be super fun. Sign up, DM us, we'll figure something out. Only $50. It will be a blast of a weekend. So there we go. I'm
Yeah.
Nicholas
that sounds
Holt.
like it'll be fun.
Yeah, it will be a good time.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm Jacob Holt. This is the
All
Holt Perspective. We'll see y'all next
right.
time.
Peace.
Woo!